Hello, and welcome to, force of habit. Welcome to the Wizard Nerdcast.
Thanks, Satan.
Yep.
Yes, as our hellish celebrity co-host has mentioned, you are listening to the Wizard Nerdcast. And yes, we will feed your kids to him. I am your host and ambassador to the fiery plains of hell, Jane, here with two of the Legion loyalists.
Sinelli.
DK.
And yes, we are missing someone. As you may have noticed, Mara won't be joining us in this episode. In his chair this week sits our special guest all the way from the netherest regions of the nether, the beast of brutality, the lord of lies, the dark prince of all deception. Yes, folks, I'm talking about Dis himself. It's Satan! Welcome, Bills, and hail.
Hail to you.
What the fuck, dude?
So tell us, oh great master of maleficence.
I don't think this is going to work out already.
What brings you on our humble nerd show?
Well, a while back, me and the wizard had a little bet. I won, so he owed me a room cleaning. Now, of course, he's not going to do it himself, because I wouldn't either. So he kind of parsed it out to one of you guys. Looks like he chose Mare.
Thank God.
Fuck, man. Yeah.
You're telling me?
We needed a change.
That dude
here.
would not stop talking.
We needed a change. And I'm glad he chose him. I mean, if you took Mark.
Yeah, if you took me, you weren't getting your room cleaned.
There goes all the comics.
I don't know what I'd do with myself if Tonelli went down there.
You'd find something.
I mean, I'd probably find a booger to pick or something.
Oh, there's plenty.
I imagine Satan's
They
bedroom
get frozen
being
up there.
Yeah,
quite a
at
hectic
work.
place.
in the freezer.
Yeah.
Did they freeze in hell?
What?
Did boogers freeze in hell? Just
Oh, no, nothing freezes.
nothing freezes?
Yeah, refrigerators are a hot commodity.
I'm quite surprised you're drinking that cold beer.
I mean, I don't get it very often. It's a delicacy.
Okay. Well, hopefully Mara will be back next week. This week, however, we are celebrating our 10th episode, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got all sorts of goodies in store for you guys tonight. They say the two things you should never talk about with friends are religion and politics. Well, they're one and the same, I feel. They go hand in hand, and that's going to be our forte tonight. We here at the Nerdcast specialize in arguing, and we have to say a good amount about tonight's topic. Also, we want to chat a bit about the Power Rangers fan short that Saban forced YouTube to pull from the internet.
Yeah.
Apparently, Satan has come prepared with a game for us that hopefully does not involve pitchforks.
I got bored.
Following this week's demonic edition of 3W, we will also have a new WTF of the week for you, as well as a moment of silence for one of nerd culture's most legendary aliens, Leonard Nimoy. But before the sad start, let's get down to business.
All right, let's talk about what we know about religion. Because I don't believe half the shit in that fucking Bible. Probably more than half that shit.
Why is that?
Magic wasn't invented then, and I don't believe you're going to stick a man in a den of lions and him just come out like a week later and be fine.
That's the problem.
Because they never mentioned anything about feeding the lions beforehand.
Yeah, but
Fair enough.
the problem with religion in general is that even if any of it is remotely true, it's all twisted and contorted by man. Because man wrote the Bible, and at the end of the day, Look, you believe, you don't believe, that's on you. Don't ram it down anybody's throat, because the last thing you want is somebody to preach to you. Fuck all that, because all you're gonna do is alienate people. The more you preach and the more you push on somebody, fuck all that. Like they tried Catholic school with me. I'm one of 3 boys. They tried Catholic school with me the first year, and I still to this day hold a grudge against them. Very well may have been religious if not for this. My parents were separated at the time. When they separated, when they were getting a divorce, the school knew about it. The school took me into counseling and said I was troubled because my parents were getting a divorce. Like, verbatim.
It's probably your fault. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right. Thanks, Dick, sir.
Dick, sir, works.
Sir Dick. But, like, that in and
Never
of
been
itself,
knighted.
that by itself was enough to alienate me for my entire life. You figure first grade, you're 7. That was enough to alienate me for my entire life.
It's insulting enough.
It is.
Absolutely.
Because then you grow with that. You get older with that stigma on you.
Right.
You know, so young, you're impressionable, and that kind of shit is. Well, I feel like that's why get them while they're young is probably the motto.
No,
of the
that's
Catholic.
That's my
Absolute
motto. No better time.
Thank you for that too, Mark.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. My whole
Because you're
side
talking,
came
and I
up.
look over, and just half his like stomach is just. I'm like, whoa.
I apologize. Shit happens.
I mean,
I've bad
seen
enough. I gotta
worse.
see my own.
I'm sure.
growing up, actually, my mom became when I was about 6 or 7, about the same age, my mom became a born again Catholic, one of those type.
Those are my favorite.
And then all of a sudden, we were going to church 3 times a week, and I was in Sunday school on Saturday and Sunday.
I call them the fish that got away.
And but when I was younger, surprisingly enough to believe, I mean, I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I said Hail Marys before I went to sleep every night, and up until I was about 9. This went on, and it was ridiculous. But I remember now being young and saying, like, Hail Marys and Our Fathers and praying to God every night before I went to bed. And now I think about it, and I realize that I would do, like, little games with myself. Like, because in my mind, praying to God before you go to sleep was, like, something that you had to do.
Because it was.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother, when we would stay over her house, she would make us do it.
Yeah.
I was the only one that knew them, and then I still to this day I could recite probably 4 or 5 Hail Marys, despite the fact I've read the Bible, I've read the Quran, I've read every religious text, absolutely, because I want there.
The story's great. You had a great story.
The best stories ever written.
Super awesome.
Right, absolutely. You get the shaft in the fucking Bible. Well,
In the New Testament, of course.
Yeah, right.
The Old Testament, he's
Well,
just,
that's another
you know,
thing.
just
The
a guy.
Old
Just a
Testament.
guy.
The Old Testament, the God that we know is basically you in the Old Testament.
Yep.
He's a dick. But that's amazing. How can there be an Old and New Testament? That right there is the corruption of man. You know what I mean?
That dude has come up with way more fucked up shit than I could ever think of. Like,
That was-
it's like, hey, kill your son. Like,
right. That's fucked up.
do it or I don't love you. Yeah, that's,
Satan, that sounded like your Batman voice.
Me and Christian Bale have a deal.
Dude, what about the whole Noah's Ark story?
Right.
Shit.
Another
Like,
thing. Like that.
How do
You
you
are
get
the
all those
only-
animals on that boat?
You are the only one I'm gonna let live.
Right.
Save
Just
animals.
you and your family.
I don't like babies.
Right.
I don't like women. I don't like anyone. Just you.
Yeah.
Build this boat
Right.
that's gonna fit like thousands of animals. Because in the Bible they only showed like a giraffe,
A lion.
a lion.
A bird.
The
Yeah.
weird ones.
Yeah, like they show 4 different animals. All right? You can look out your window and see 7.
But that's what I mean. And like they don't think anything of this. Like they think it's a righteous God. And okay, right now we're picking on Catholic Christians,
Christianity in general.
Yeah,
Beelzebubs.
broaden it up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
What else we got?
But at the same time, Christ is a Jew,
bowl.
and they completely
Yes.
ignore that.
And then the Jews killed Christ.
Right, exactly. But at the same time, he's a Jew at that time. So that in and of itself, now you're admitting
Come
to...
on, why you gotta make it sound so bad? He
No, but-
is of Jewish descent.
Okay, well, fine.
That don't
Christ
sound
is
bad
of
to you?
Jewish descent, so his family believed in the
for him it
Jewish
is.
God.
I forget what comedian said it, but someone said Jew is the only word that's a legitimate description for a race and also an insult.
You're absolutely right. Depends on the neighborhood, though, too. But at the same time, all right. So we're picking on Catholic and Christians,
Because that's what we all know.
No, it is what we all know. But like I said, I've always wanted there to be something else. Like Buddhism is a great concept.
Buddhism's amazing. Taoism's amazing.
Yeah,
You know what I love, actually?
Fuck those assholes.
What's the matter? That you don't get enough of them? Is that what
They don't get enough of me.
What I want to say is,
Gandhi? I'm just curious. No, we're bringing that up.
Do I have him?
Yeah, is Gandhi with
Oh,
you?
yeah. Super racist. That's not a joke. Like, he is actually super racist, like, all the time.
Against who?
Black people.
Jeez.
That's not a joke. Look it up. Mother Teresa, too. Just skimming off the top.
You got her too?
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, wait, sorry. I shouldn't say that.
No, it's cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
We hang out.
You're in his presence. It's okay.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, man. Fuck Catholic school, man. Like they teach you even as like a child. Like if you do this, you're wrong. You do this, you're wrong.
Absolutely.
You do this, you're wrong. You do this, you're wrong.
yeah, it's
You know
everything's
what I
a
mean?
punishment.
Like-
There's no prize in Catholicism,
I mean,
Christianity.
Christianity.
It's all punishment. Feel
there's a
bad
Doing
for
sins
everything.
every day, man. Tuesday I pulled a double duty.
Yeah,
You play the beast with
Is
your
that when
ex.
you go to the bathroom twice in an hour?
No, that's a double duty with a lady friend. That apparently is a sin. I thought it was amazing. I'm just gonna go right out there
sodomy.
and say it.
Let's face it, I'm going to be seeing all of you real soon. I mean, relatively.
No, you won't. I got a plan.
You're gonna cheat death?
Yeah,
You're gonna cheat death?
No,
or
I'm
the
gonna cheat
devil?
hell.
You're gonna cheat hell.
I'm gonna cheat hell.
You going to challenge me to chess?
No, I'm just
Dude,
gonna.
I'll be honest, I'm rusty. It's been a while since some asshole.
Well, no, because they always say like, no matter what you've done in your life, all you gotta do is just
Repent at the end.
just say
Exactly,
you're sorry
say
to a
you're
priest.
sorry.
That's what the
That's
born
all you gotta
against.
do.
They kill me.
You
And
know
you
the
know
sad
what?
part? That doesn't work.
Yeah, because
And
then it
you-
makes other people think like, so a fucking child molester can just go, oh my bad.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't work.
You're okay, just don't go near the playground in heaven.
Right. Oh, fuck.
All right. Well, back in the Renaissance era, well, pre-Renaissance, I believe it
Go to
was
a
like
Renaissance fair.
when like Christianity was really catching on, and
Right.
Super.
you get these things called indulgences, where you could literally go and murder somebody in
Sodom
front
and
of a
Gomorrah.
priest.
Let's just say it. Sodom and Gomorrah.
Well, this was a thing
That
for
was
the.
that's what you were there to do. What? What's the matter?
You said it like it was the thing we've been working towards the whole time. You're like,
No.
let's just get to it.
Let's
It's
just get
Sodom
to
and
it.
Gomorrah.
No, but
Sodom and Gomorrah.
that's what it was. And even like God said it was okay for a while.
For a while.
And even looking at
Dude's
people
pretty
on people on like fucking what do you call it, death row. Their
Right.
last moment in life, they're with a priest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, isn't he supposed to be against fucking like purposeful kills? Like,
Right.
You
Well,
think-
that's-
But you're gonna send one of your soldiers with them to just hang out with them.
But that's another
Yeah.
thing too. Like you're supposed to believe, like let's just say when somebody dies, right? Like my grandmother died, my grandfather died. My grandfather fought in World War II. He killed plenty of fucking people.
Yeah.
So am I supposed to believe?
It's all right. They weren't American.
All right then. Right. Exactly. That's another thing. Look at that. You're absolutely right. But am I supposed to believe he wasn't a religious man, so he's in hell? Like.
Here you go. I got a story for you guys. All right. My ex's mom was one of those ridiculous, crazy
The
Christian.
one I know.
We call them ridiculous
Yes.
Christians.
And
First time,
yeah,
buddy?
you know very well.
All right, just checking.
And
been
she
a while.
wouldn't let her children watch Harry Potter. They weren't allowed to play Zelda.
Yep.
They weren't allowed to see the word magic or like magic shows.
Even
and
spelled with a CK?
even spelled with a J.
Ooh.
Right?
wow,
That
now we're
deep
getting trippy.
shit.
What about
No.
magic with a IQUE at the end? Magic?
Majik?
What about
So-
magic with a card?
So this woman,
I can do that.
firstly, she was always, telling me that she could save me and there was still time for me. So one time, I had about, $1,000 worth of Magic the Gathering cards in a box in her attic, and she.
895.52.
Is that
Well,
how much
there
it
you
was?
go.
That's
There you go.
yeah. That's the
So
number.
wait, so
At the
are
time.
you responsible for this then? Knowing that price?
Oh no, nope, not me.
So yeah, I had a big collection of cards in her attic, and she threw them out. And when I
She's
asked
the
her
craziest
why,
bitch in the world.
when I asked her why, she said, "Because I don't want that devilry near my
That's
children."
amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing.
And now you
Another-
love that game, right?
And then she also proceeded to tell me, "Oh, I love that! I love that game." Then
You're welcome.
she also proceeded to tell me that I asked her, "What about Buddhists and people in China that are born never knowing about God, Jesus, whatever, Christianity, whatever, they're born, Buddha and whatnot. She said, well, they're all going to hell. That's why we have to save them.
What?
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
No, they absolutely believe that.
Not only that, animals do not have souls. Weird, right? You would have thought. It seems like they have personalities and shit. Nope, no souls. They just dissipate into the ether.
That's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up.
Well, it's fucked
It
up
was
for
fucked
you,
up
but,
because
you
in
guys
any
put
other
weight
religion,
on things.
in any other religion, they just say, hey, man, believe in something.
No, but
You know what I mean? But ours is like, if you don't believe in us, you're fucking dead. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Wait,
you're
you
fucked.
just you summed it up right there. Ours. You used ours, and you based it. Now, okay, maybe
'Cause we're
me and
white
you,
in
no,
America.
No, because we
maybe
all
you-
went to the
maybe you
same...
went to Catholic school.
America!
Yeah,
right.
we all went to the same
right.
kind of school.
But
That's why I said
that
ours.
mindset, like God and the devil, is
Me.
is you.
Right.
God and you.
Yep.
Are the popular theme. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even comic books use it.
Yes,
They use
always.
God and the devil. Norse mythology and everybody else existed. Did they exist, sir?
What?
Were North mythology, gods?
Oh,
Odin?
those guys?
Yeah, those
the
guys.
Asgardians?
Yeah, the Asgardians.
Yeah, no, they're cool, man.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
How
I
about the
mean, like,
Olympians?
blown out of the water a little bit. Like, not really mad. It's just like, it was a bunch of drunk guys in a tent. Like, that's all it really was. But they were there, and they had those names.
There was Odin, and there
And,
was a Thor.
I mean, it wasn't so much a hammer as it was, what do you call those things that crack walnuts? What are those?
Nutcracker?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not the Christmassy ones, but the little like
the
metal-
actual nutcracker.
Yeah, specifically for
The
walnuts.
thing that looks like that ridiculous hand exercise thing.
right, exactly. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was that.
That's one of your tools, isn't it?
Oh, nope. That's all you guys. I don't really do much up here.
No, you know what
Anymore,
his
at
thing
least.
is, though? I know what his thing is, was a stress ball. Because that was my point I was trying to make these earlier. Like, who the fuck is that stressed that they're like, that's it, I gotta go buy a ball. Like, that is, my life isn't that much of a sham. I
You
need a
were
ball.
last week, DK. You said that very word to me. Those very words to me. You said,
I need
I
to
need to
get
go buy a
stressed.
ball. And I thought you were talking about cocaine, and I got excited.
That's
but,
what I said when I said that's what I was talking about before with the fucking ball thing.
Right.
Like, I was trying to make the joke, but it's like, that's just a stupid concept.
Yeah,
Human
but you know
invention.
why it works? It's because they put it right next to the cash register.
Impulse buy. They're
Impulse
called
buys,
impulse
yep.
racks.
And so when you're at Target, a
Thank you,
24-hour
retail.
Target at like 12 at night, and you're just like, man, my life sucks. Oh, a stress ball. Like, maybe
No one
that'll
ever
fix
says
it.
my life sucks. People go, oh, look, it looks like a Pokeball.
Yeah, exactly. yes. Shaped this way.
Don't even say stress ball on it. You're just supposed to assume it's a stress ball because you can squeeze it. Guess what? I can squeeze a boob too, and that gets my stress out better
Yeah,
than a ball.
very true. I've been squeezing other things lately. Thanks for that 7-month streak, by the way. I appreciate
You're welcome anytime.
Thanks
it. I
for
don't know what I
Tuesday.
did to deserve it. But fuck.
You're
You
welcome.
know very well what you did.
By the way,
No,
you
very
might
well.
want to get that test.
I suffered through quite a year tour.
Jimmy don't go nowhere without a raincoat.
Like, you keep fighting me, but one day you'll turn around.
Turn around.
As long as I got a special
Every
room.
now and then I get a little bit lonely.
And you're never coming round.
Turn around.
Bright eyes.
Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. I fucking need you more than ever. And we would only be making it right. I'm by myself, all right. Just gonna go back to this beer. Go ahead, guys.
Devil, you would be an awesome lead frontman for a band. Holy
He's
fuck.
the devil. People dress like him in bands.
Yeah, but like, you know, a little over-exaggerated maybe?
They get it pretty wrong though. Like, look at me. I'm not red
Now, am I correct in saying this is your very first appearance
on a podcast.
up here?
On a podcast.
Oh, up here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've been up, man.
Remember the apple? The snake that gave Eve the
Well,
apple?
when was the last
guy.
time you were up here? Is what I'm asking.
You remember the earthquake that caused that what are they
The
called?
building?
Big ass waves, tsunamis.
Yeah.
Remember that tsunami over in Asia? There, what was that? Thailand.
Yeah, that
Haiti?
harp caused?
Haiti?
Philippines.
The
Did you just blame that on me?
No, I said harp.
Oh, harp. Okay. I think so.
No. It wasn't Haiti. Wasn't the Philippines. More like the Thailand.
Indonesia.
It's
I don't
Tokyo,
know. I
wasn't it?
fucked it up. Like,
Tokyo, wasn't it?
I was just waking up, like, bad day, kind of teleported up here, and shit happened. I mean, every once in a while. Like, I'm not really trying to do it. It just I got bad luck. You read the Bible, right?
Yeah, but
So you're telling me the Bible's true?
Did you read it?
Yes, I've read the Bible.
It's true, but there's definitely a skewed point of view.
Yeah.
So all that stuff in the Bible happened.
For the most part.
So tell me, the world was created the way you see it, the way we saw it, read about it being created?
No, it was like a month. Like it didn't take that short of a time.
It wasn't 7 days.
Yeah,
Or
no.
6. He didn't rest on the 7th.
Yeah, no.
Is he still resting now?
No. He's up and about. He's just, he's not too great at his job. He's getting senile. Like, we've been around for a while. I'm a little younger than him,
You seem a little good.
Oh,
You seem all right.
in the long stretch of time, you go for a while and then you drop off real quick. Like, real quick. And God's kind of in one of those things for the last, 1,000 or so years,
Oh, is that what it is?
The whole, Spanish Inquisition thing was a bit much. Like, you probably could have done without that.
But you're the devil, man. Don't you love that shit?
What, the Spanish Inquisition thing? I mean, if it was done in my name, I'd love it, but it wasn't me. That fucking crazy motherfucker.
So, contrary to popular belief, then it isn't exactly, your ball game to watch humans murder themselves.
Oh, no, that's
Not very-
awesome.
yeah.
I love humans murdering themselves. No, it's great.
Yeah, but you don't do a lot of influence. Like, all the blame you get, nothing?
Here and there. I stick to old ladies mostly and, children, as far as possessions go. And, influencing thing, it's mostly, bad investments. You remember that whole, I'm a prince in some foreign African country.
Oh, you're the dick sending them emails?
Yeah, that was
the
me.
fuck?
Yeah, I just a little subverted. People catch on real quick. The internet thing's a little beyond me, but I'm getting used to it.
Can you just run down a list of people that have sold their soul to you to gain fame and fortune?
Go.
Give us the top 5. Top 5 favorite souls you've purchased.
5. There's probably millions. I want
All
to
right.
give us the juicy ones.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Top 5.
Let's do let's see. Gene Kelly. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's
coach of the Eagles?
Well, no. The old actor and dancer.
Okay.
Yeah, black and white era.
Oh, all right. That's Gene Kelly.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. He it was the tap dancing thing. He really wanted to be it. It didn't really pay off that. I mean, he was famous. Worked out all right. Let's see who else. It's been a while.
Been a while?
It's been a while.
You
Really?
haven't gotten a soul in a while?
No, yeah.
Not a popular one.
Well, Gene Kelly was the most recent.
Really? Not even Dan Marino?
Your concept of time and mine is a little different.
Are you kind of like Time Lord? That's how you see time?
What's that?
Like... Oh, good. At least that wasn't one of yours.
What's
Is
the time
Moffat
like?
one of yours? I'm just curious.
Who is Moffat?
No?
I stick to the West mostly, in your relativity of space and issues.
Time.
Issues?
Issues. The devil's hitting the shit out of our bowl.
Yup. Er,
Don't you have good weed at down there?
Yeah, no, it's great. Pretty much, it's like I was telling you guys earlier. It's the humidity, anything, bubblegum Kush, fucking that diesel.
That diesel.
That purple?
That purple.
The dude fields of it.
Fields of it.
So shit can grow in hell.
Plants.
So is
wait.
it...
Wait, hold on, wait. So I always wondered, wouldn't you, kind of welcome these sinners in with open arms instead of torturing them? Why, if I was pitching, wanting you to come to my place, I wouldn't tell you I'm going to shove a pineapple up your ass every day.
Dude, I'll be
Hitler.
honest, I haven't been back in hell for a little while now.
Where have you been?
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Chilling up here. Just,
Where are you staying?
I mean, I'm just kind of
He looks like an
transiting it.
Holiday Inn kind of guy.
Holiday Inn?
No,
I was
no,
thinking
no,
Red
no.
Roof Inn, maybe.
Ramadas. Ramada Inn.
Good heat there?
Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
You like the air conditioning?
Great continental breakfast.
All right. Well, I mean, obviously we've strayed from the topic of religion, but I want to talk about now the Power Rangers short. Oh my God.
Fuck, man.
That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Like I said earlier, I've watched it probably 20 times, no bullshit. And I even downloaded it off of YouTube just in case Saban forced them to take it down. And it's sitting on my desktop now in its own little special folder.
Nice.
But
Very
it's
nice.
just, and it's funny because obviously I spend an excessive amount of time on the internet just following stories.
Right.
But if you follow it, the guy who did it directed The Punisher Dirty Laundry short, which if you've never seen it, is an absolute must. It's Thomas Jane. And it's just a fan, quote-unquote, fan film. Thomas Jane wakes up in his trailer, or in his back of his van, takes his clothes to go get laundry, and then has to do it with this gang, and he comes in and he beats the shit out of the gang. And it's really cool, and then he gives this shirt away to this kid at the end, and the kid opens up the shirt, and it's the Punisher symbol on the shirt.
It's cool. Skull.
Yeah, and it was Thomas Jane. And they, no references to Marvel or none of that shit, just
Right.
the shirt at the end. But this guy does this stuff, and he top quality. If you watch the Power Rangers short, which we all just did right before we started recording, holy fuck, the effects were outstanding as far as I'm concerned. The Megazords in the beginning battling.
Oh my God, they were crazy. I was like, whoa! They look like the Michael Bay's Transformers, man.
No, right.
Do you think that was the Zords?
I think that absolutely
that's
was.
gotta
They were
be the
fighting the
Zords.
Machine Empire, which is interesting because I really like. What
It's
they
like the
did with
future of the
No,
Power
it was.
Rangers.
It was kind of like where if the original 5 or 6, because James Vanderbeek played Rocky, the second Red Ranger.
Tum Tum and Colt.
Tum Tum and Colt, 3 ninjas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tapping into that brainstem.
They had sold their soul for that movie, and all those movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're cool movies.
They
man.
were cool
Come
movies,
on.
but there were a lot of them.
Yeah,
The Hulk Hogan one pushed it over the board.
come on, he was a nanny at one time.
Yeah, I know. That was an awesome movie too. Christopher Lloyd. But with the Power Rangers, it's just they made this short to show dark and gritty because it's overdone.
Oh,
but
it's fucking
it turned out it worked fantastic.
It's beautiful.
Like this adult take on these guys was amazing. They were warriors. They were soldiers.
And they were blowing fucking people's brains all over the place.
It was crazy.
So many brain splatters in
was-
this short.
And then, you know what I loved? The Green Ranger's shield that he has over him that's normally like part of the costume. It was all digital and shit.
Yeah, it was like
That was
the
really
Matrix
cool.
type shit. It was really neat.
And I liked how they also tied in real life events into it, like the Blue Ranger. Billy Cranston was his name on the show. Came out as gay years later, and in the short, if you catch it, you see him and who's actually an IGN editor who produced this short and made it so everybody could see it. You see them on a cover of Out magazine. You know what I mean? And he's gay. And then they were at Trina's funeral, who in real life the Yellow Ranger died years ago.
Yeah, the original one.
And it's just they added in the real life, the show. And I just think it was great. And then the spoilers. If you have not seen it, spoilers right now, because it absolutely takes something away
Wait,
from
you didn't say spoilers at the beginning of this?
No, that's a good point. You were here, you threw me off.
I'm going to be seeing you guys real soon.
so you go to hell for that.
But let me be honest with
Cardinal
you.
sin.
2 days it was on YouTube before Saban forced him to take it down. Over 11 million views in 2 days. Like, that's insane. That's
1 million for each minute.
Right, exactly. But back to the spoilers, the end, where it turns out Katie Sackhoff's Kimberly isn't Kimberly, it's fucking Rita Repulsa.
That was great. It was
Jane,
so great.
You loved it. I saw
I
the
was
look
like,
in your
yes,
face.
yes. She was so cute too. She was an adorable
It was
little
cool.
Rita Repulsa.
And like,
Saw it coming.
but James Vanderbeek, where the fuck did that guy come from?
Oh
of a
my
sudden?
God! Right?
When he threw,
Dawson's Creek.
That was one of yours.
on a side note,
What was the theme song to that?
I don't want to win.
For our lives to be over. I don't know
I
the rest of
want
this.
to know right.
I never watched an episode. I have no
I did.
clue.
Pacey.
Oh,
You know, actually, the guy who played Pacey was almost Batman instead of Christian Bale.
Wow,
Well, that
really?
would've been terrible.
Andrew Jackson?
No,
Joshua?
Joshua Jackson.
Yes,
Michael
Joshua.
Michael Jackson.
No, he's dead too.
Do you have him?
He's in the other room, dude.
He still won't get
That
off the
guy,
plane.
he's my bitch. Let's just say
Thank
that.
you. Good.
Yep. Nope.
But,
Great music, terrible person.
How long till we can get rid of Bill Cosby?
Oh no, he's not coming to me. Believe it or not, all lies.
See, that's what I said.
Really?
Genuinely good dude.
That's what I said.
He's
Can't-
racist as hell.
Nope, can't
Against
even
his
take
own
him.
people.
Hey,
It's not
exactly,
racist.
it doesn't count.
Yeah. He only
Eyes
loves
of
the
our
black people.
fucking Lord. Like, you're allowed to be racist against your own.
Yeah.
You know that guy in the Boondocks?
The grandpa? No, the grandpa's friend or whatever?
No, that dude that lives in the neighborhood with the
Right,
wonky eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's cool. Everything's fine with that.
Yep, he didn't kill anyone.
So no Bernie Mac for you?
Nope.
No, I didn't
No,
think so.
unfortunately, him and his wonky eye.
That ain't
Was
right.
so wonky.
I ain't right.
But yeah,
You
no,
are not right, sir, at all.
no, that shit with James Vanderbeek was crazy, and
When he threw that table, I immediately popped up out of my seat. Like, what did he say? You can't be that fucking stupid.
And you were like, this is just like Dawson's Creek.
But have you never seen him in a role like that?
I've never seen him be the bad guy. I don't think I
no, not really. No.
can't think of.
What was the movie he did with Jessica Biel? Like Rules of Engagement?
Rules of
or
Engagement?
No, that
that
wasn't
wasn't
that Vince
Jessica
Vaughn
Biel.
and Jennifer.
No,
Aniston?
are you thinking
Rules
about?
of something.
Why do I know
was it
this?
the one
That
where
was
they were all
amazing.
possessed
Nah.
and they were taken over or something?
No, it was
whole
the one
town?
where fucking like James Vanderbeek was this fucking crazy cokehead drug dealer.
I don't remember.
And Jessica Alba was a fucking coke fiend, and like you see like her nose bleeding and shit, and she's like, "Oh, rusty pipe."
I've never seen that movie, but
That's hilarious.
Dude, it's
I mean,
such a good movie.
based off of just that, I honestly would like to because
Is it on Netflix?
I gotta remember the name of it.
Fair enough. Let me know.
yeah,
I
Hit
knew
me
it.
up.
I knew James Vanderbeek was evil though.
he was good. No,
Yo,
but
his
no,
robot
he was-
leg was crazy
that
too.
was- how about that fight scene at the end with Tommy All with the guy who played Tommy?
Oh
like
my
that was
God.
fun.
I'll be honest, the only thing that bothered me about it was just that guy's fucking robot leg was the noisiest thing on earth.
No, but how cool was that though? You got that effect.
It's cool as shit, but there's a difference between it making noise and it making the same noise at the same volume the entire time. Like, it's just like, nope, you're further away now, it shouldn't sound the same, you know? Sound editing, it's important.
I got a slight concern on Zach's character.
Is it because he's black?
Oh,
No,
he's
wait,
badass.
before you go on
He's
with
so
that, wait,
badass.
before I forget, the two chicks that were in the bed with him and making out, they are credited as Scorpina and oh my god, I forget what the other one, but it was another Power Ranger villain. That's what, if you watch through the whole I've seen this thing almost 20 times. If you watch through the whole credits,
You're very proud of it.
yes, I am. It was so cool. It was come on, I dug this shit out. I literally sat in the shitter at work for 15 minutes and watched this fucking thing.
What's that shit the Bible says about false idols?
Says don't worship them.
You know what? Let's be honest here. You're taking me one way or the other.
I'm taking it.
sorry.
Go
Go ahead.
No, when he originally broke into that place, you see him just stand there, and his helmet just kind of comes apart
Yeah, it
and
fades
goes in.
off like Star-Lord.
Yeah, and then he somehow, for some reason, needs to like pick it up with his hand.
Well, it comes out his hand. I
That's what I
Like,
didn't understand.
like
why
he's
wouldn't it
probably
just,
got some
like,
kind of.
reattach it
It's
to his
like
head?
Spider-Man's web shooters, but
Yeah.
with helmets.
yes, yo, the way that fucking thing fired at that dude, I'll take it.
Oh, that was badass.
it's
I was
morphin'
like,
time.
yeah. He said it's morphin' time. I was like, fuck
I
yeah,
wish you would have
Zach.
said motherfuckers after it.
Right?
That would have made it so
Morphin'
awesome.
time, bitches. Or
That, next thing you know, Sam Jackson's playing the Black Ranger. It's just,
He would.
he would do a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would-
No,
I got
but
a
no, the
deal
Black
running
Ranger
with
had
him.
hair.
it's funny though because like Saban, like I briefly said, that it's now removed from YouTube.
Right.
It's off of Vimeo. What was it?
Vimeo.
Vimeo.
It's removed off of that.
Come on.
And it's amazing that they could do that they could actually force them to do it. One, they're not making any money off of it.
No, it's
It
completely
was never
free and open.
It was never for profit. If they paid these actors, which I doubt they did, it was out of their own pockets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Geddes. That's another one of the ones. The chick who takes the pictures of babies?
Yeah.
Yeah, her. Yep.
You got her.
Oh, yeah.
That was the deal.
Yep.
So that
no.
was you're
That
telling
was
me
that was more recent.
Yeah, that's more recent than Gene Kelly.
I don't have magical memory.
His contact. You got Stan Lee-esque memory?
What's Stan Lee?
No. At least he's not one of yours.
No.
I'm all right with that. I can deal with that. Fucking Jack.
Bieber's got to be you though.
Oh man,
You gotta have
that
Bob
dude
Kane, too.
owes me so much shit. His soul ain't even worth what he owes me.
How
I
about
was
Bob
gonna mention,
Kane?
I'm kind of, I want to know,
Nice.
was Tanya Harding's soul not worth it?
Oh
She
no,
kind of
no,
just went on her own thing.
no. Yep, nope. She. Wait, I
guessing
can't
you
even
denied
handle
her?
that shit.
I guess he just denied her, so she went on a rampage and.
Yeah. It was the bouncers caught her and turned her right around.
So you bouncers in hell, huh?
Well, in front of it.
Ew, that's a nightclub.
Where did they go when you
Denelli
turn them down?
What's up?
He's
Where
holding
did they
himself
go when
in.
you turn them down?
Purgatory. With all the dead babies and
Unbaptized babies, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, serves them right.
That's what they get for not being baptized.
Yeah. Assholes.
Their parents are assholes, I
I'm
guess.
gonna lose my shit. What were we saying? Oh, but yeah, that's right. But did you just enjoy it at least? Back to the Power Rangers shirt. You just enjoyed it, right?
Oh, yeah.
At the very least.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. How do you take down a fan film? Like, what is that saying? You know what I mean?
Well,
Did they
here's
give reason?
here's
It
my
was just-
question. Not
Yeah.
understanding human law as I do. What's the? Is it technically copyright infringement because they're not making money off of this?
Well, that's my point, and they did send a cease and desist order, and what it is the original. For the most part, while we were watching it, I said it's an original score, and for 90% of it is. The theme song to the Power Rangers is in there, but it's remixed, and it's chopped up, and it's cut up, and it's shit's added onto it, taken away from it.
Whoa.
But at the same time, you're now attacking the remix culture. Like remixing a song onto your album is okay to do. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Essentially, that's the first thing. It's not okay to do, but that's basically what Vanilla Ice did. He remixed it and had that little ding in there.
Yeah.
That was the difference, enough to not
Yeah.
having them pay royalties.
Yeah.
But-
one beat, which is he still defends. And
Yeah, to this
but
day.
me and him are gonna have a talk.
I hope so, man. He's a douche.
He's gonna get one
Well,
beating
behind
a
the
day.
times on
He
that,
does need a talking to.
He does. Didn't he just get arrested for something? What
Dude,
the
he's
fuck?
doing a
It
show
was
with, like,
it was his
Vanilla Ice
hairdo.
and the
He got
Amish
arrested
or
for his
something.
hairdo.
His hairdo.
Yep.
Like Ice and Amish or whatever it is. Fucking new
it's
shit. Come
ridiculous.
on, man.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Hey,
What
he's
Give
on
me a
my
show.
side.
He's on your side.
Give
yeah.
me a show, man. DK on the shitter.
DJ on this shitter.
I don't
more
want
enter-
to watch that.
That'd be much more entertaining than Vanilla Ice with the Amish people.
Well,
DKOTS.
Damn right. Big picture of me.
shit, that's
Roll of toilet paper.
On the thumb.
As I mentioned earlier, the Harbinger of Horror has prepared a game for us. Tell us a bit about it, Luce.
Well, it's essentially you fucking asshole calling me loose. Essentially, it's going to be a game of high-low. The first person will dictate a number, and the second person will determine whether it's higher or lower. And then the third person will act as my advocate, in which case they can influence the two people as much as they want
Ooh.
during the game. So let's start it off. DK will set the point. Mark will say higher or lower. All right. So, let's get some numbers.
I just gotta say, this is a weird game for you to make this.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, this feels like a mare game.
I came
This
on
does. It
Doesn't it-
feels like
doesn't it
you
feel
took
like
shit out
Mary?
of his pocket.
I'm filling in
And since you
for
don't
the
need what's really
complicated
in his
game
pocket,
ethics of your normal co-host.
well, he is a thief, so
For sure. Yeah, he's going straight to hell. Right down there.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you.
Oh, yeah, me. I mean,
I know you
Duh.
stole that game.
all right. So, DK, how many times does the name Satan appear in the Old Testament? You're going to give me a number, and Tonelli will say higher or lower.
5.
5. Tonelli,
The name Satan?
how many times does the name Satan appear in the Old Testament?
Lower.
Lower.
Sure about that? I can't even argue this one. There's nothing I can argue about this.
All right. You keeping score?
Yeah, I'm keeping score.
Sounds great because mark DK up for a point. It
There
appeared
wasn't-
18 times in the Old Testament.
Really? Oh, Old Testament.
Yep. Little bonus fact. How many times do you think it appeared in the New, just for fun?
Wait a minute. All right, now I am confused. How do you get the
4.
point?
You got the point.
You got
I
the
got a
point.
point.
Yeah,
I thought you said
You got
one.
it wrong.
DK.
He said lower. You said 5. It appeared 18
I would have
times.
thought 0. I didn't think Satan was used in the Old Testament.
Yeah,
I
nope,
thought
it's
they
there.
called him
How many
Lucifer.
times in the New?
I'd say around 5, 6.
35.
Really?
Yep, they love me. Fire and brimstone.
Was Lucifer used more?
Look, dude, I only did so much research. Still figuring out the internet.
This book is partially based on your life. I think you would know it.
Yeah, but like I said, loosely. Like, I mean, I wasn't
took some liberties?
that bad of a guy. I kind of got stuck in this gig. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Next round.
All right. So, Tonelli, you'll be setting the point. And Jane, you will be saying higher or lower. DK, feel free to influence them any way you can.
What if I say no?
Well, I'll get you eventually. Tonelli, according to the Marlburg Journal of Religion, in June 2001, what is the average age of Satanists?
What's the average age of Satanists?
In 2001,
23.
23. Jane?
I feel like this would go either way.
Sorry.
Good job, Satan.
Fucking slob.
Foot's asleep.
That's what you deserve.
Oh, shit. Oh, hoof's asleep.
All the bullshit you've caused in this world, and you seriously can complain about that?
Oh, nope, I'm good. I'm good. Pins and needles. Pins and needles.
Not another one of yours, huh?
What?
Happens to you? God fucks you too like that?
Oh, that's just biology, dude. Not much you can do about that.
So what about it, Jane? Higher or lower?
What did you
was the
say,
year
Tonelli?
again?
I said 23.
What was the year?
2001.
2001,
2001?
June of 2001. I can give you the month.
I'm gonna say lower.
Lower.
I don't know. I would go higher, actually.
I was thinking about that actually. I thought like, you know, a lot of older Satanists too, but I'm gonna go
Because
lower.
kids are goth,
Yeah, exactly.
but
It's true.
older
I
people...
mean, kids are
seem-
God.
Yeah. But when it comes to actual saint, like that's what it's actual Satanists. It's not just
Satanists, they are.
It's not
They
just
officially, on their census, determine themselves as Satanists.
yeah. I would have gone higher with that one.
I believe, if it helps with this, the study was done on 101 people.
So hold on, wait. Okay, you said all.
It's half the name of my favorite movie.
Oh, is the other
101
half
Dalmatians?
Dalmatians?
Right there with you, devil.
So these are people that applied on the census. You said so
No, it was done in a study.
done in a
But
study.
they identify as Satanists officially.
Off topic. Was Disney yours? Was Walt Disney?
No, but that dude hated Jews. Oh my god.
He just
that dude
apologized
hated-
before he went.
Yeah. Yep.
I thought he was frozen somewhere. Don't they have like a frozen head of him somewhere?
That was just amazing.
Yeah, but he's
Trauma.
dead. You think you get your soul back after you've been frozen with your head cut
Absolutely. Why not?
off? Because I know.
You
The
don't
answer,
know much.
the answer is absolutely not.
You haven't been.
All right.
We've had some technology since
You're
you.
sticking
The
with,
soul is kept in the neck.
you're sticking with lower.
I don't know now, because if they identify as it, I feel like you like at a certain age, people that like those census people that go door to door and they're asking about like.
I'm flipping Jane off just to let everybody know.
Well
Because you
played.
start-
Higher or lower?
Well played. Higher or lower than 23.
Higher
Average
or
age
lower.
of Satanists.
I'm gonna-
By the way, prizes are involved.
My personal opinion, I would say Satanist is probably around the age of 30.
Shit, I want to game.
That's just my personal opinion.
Because I was thinking about changing my answer.
All right, time for an answer.
All right, I'm gonna go higher.
The average age of a Satanist in 2001, according to the Malberg Journal of Religion, 26.
Are you fucking kidding me? I was right there.
You were right there. You placed a good point. That's all he can do. It's all about the strategy.
Fuck.
You did. That was a good point. It was like an off.
Strategery.
Strategery.
All right, let me cross these off so I don't start getting them confused.
All right, so now it's Jane versus Keanu.
Who's Keanu?
You tried to make a deal with him.
Reeves. Oh,
Reeves,
yeah. Dude, I know you don't know it here, but like in Hawaii, there's like a Keanu on every block.
It's like our Steve.
It's a it's pretty popular name. All right, so Jane will be setting the point. DK will be saying higher or lower.
Sure will, Sat.
Tonelli, you're all about the
Fuck right. Influence.
advocating.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Do I get half a point for helping her out?
No,
changing
you're
her
the
answer?
advocate. That's
You
the
did change your answer, Dan.
I did change her answer. I should get half a point for it.
There's letters in between D and K, and I bet you it's I and
Nope.
C.
Satan. What are you going to do? All
The
right.
dick.
So
Jane.
the question.
All right. According to J.C. Hallman's 2006 book, The Devil is a Gentleman,
Read it.
Exploring America's Religious Fringe,
No, you didn't. You don't read.
I got it on all.
how many printings of the Satanic Bible were there?
Scope them.
In 2006, J.C. Hallman's The Devil is a Gentleman, Exploring America's Religious Fringe,
666.
how many printings of the Satanic Bible?
99. If you're thinking of Ends of Days.
Good movie. Just watched it the other day.
End of Days, how the reflection. it's
love
a
that
reflection.
Shit out that chick too, man.
That was a smart thing.
Oh man,
Ah.
she would have caught it twice.
I'm gonna say 666,000.
666,000? All right, let me clarify something for you.
No, I'm saying lower.
Wait.
I'm saying lower.
When I say printings, I don't mean individual copies. I mean how many
Oh.
different runs.
How many times was it ran? Okay, all right. No, I got you.
Let's calm that shit down a little bit. Appreciate the nod to the sixes, but you know.
All right. I'm gonna say 6.
6 DK, higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher. Tonelli, anything to say?
Fuck that shit. No. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. But so are you. So
All right, fair enough.
He's
Last
just
chance.
upset because we were both right against him.
The answer is 30 printings. 30 printings of the Satanic Bible. Yep. It's all me, baby.
Let's hold on. I want to see if something works here. I want to see if the power of the high five will work. If Mark will come back just to give me this high five.
All right. We'll try. Satan 5. Nope, still here. Just love a good high five. All right, so DK. Next set.
Sat.
What?
That's what I'm calling you from now on. Sat. She's calling you loose. Short for Lucifer. I'm calling you Sat.
It's not satin.
Doesn't matter. If you break that word down, it's Sat.
I can appreciate it. All right, DK.
Sat.
How many pages are in the Satanic Bible?
My phone just vibrated.
Totally.
did it vibrate as many times as the answer?
I'm gonna have to go with the obvious. It's the 666.
Fair
Lower.
enough. Tonelli?
Lower.
Tonelli says lower. Jane?
I mean, you think about this.
Shut up. No.
Satanic Bible. They call it a Bible.
Lower than
I feel like there's a lot to be said in
Lower.
that. I mean, he says lower.
Lower.
He's wrong, but
Well, she's right. You're wrong. The answer is 272.
So I was right.
No, you said.
I
Wait,
said,
you said
lower
lower?
than 666.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Fuck yeah.
best devil's
Satan
advocate ever.
doesn't pay attention. All right, give Tonelli a point.
So is that all tied up?
No.
Nah,
Why not?
you and I have 1. DK's got 2.
Fuck Fuck you, DK.
Someone knows they're Satan.
I made a deal before I got in here. So.
God damn it! Devil damn it!
I'll be talking to you later, buddy. All right.
Find out he's empty.
Nothing there. Already sold, buddy.
Straight
No,
up
I can-
Hellblazer with you.
I can see through it. I'm good. All right.
Constantine got you, though. Yeah.
Got me or lived a little bit longer.
Schwarzenegger definitely took you down, though.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, Schwarzenegger
I
got
think
your
Schwarzenegger's
ass.
got you. And an arm wrestling?
Keanu got you too.
When did this become arm wrestling?
I don't know. I feel like that's how it would break down to, no?
Nope.
Don't you ever arm wrestle?
Headbutting contest.
Headbutt? Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Horns or no horns?
Satan. All right.
I can't even look at him now.
He's having a heart attack.
You're welcome, buddy. See you soon.
You guys gotta understand something. Every time Satan goes, Satan, he kind of like pokes his head out, puts a smile on his face, his hands are up next to his head, and I picture the Looney Tunes red ring, like when Porky Pig comes up at the end. Right, exactly. That's what I'm picturing every time you do that, and I'm literally losing my shit over here.
It's hilarious.
That's Satan, folks. Great hummus you put out, by the way.
Yeah. I figured Satan
Sabra?
is a fan of tapas.
Is that one of yours? Sabra,
Yeah,
one
Sabra.
of yours? Sabra?
No, I can appreciate a good hummus, though. All right, Tonelli, you're setting this one. When was the Church of Satan founded?
What are you looking for? Is it a year or
A date? Well, a year.
A year?
Just a year. I'm not an asshole. Just Satan.
The Church of Satan?
Yep.
I'll look it up and tell you. Don't worry.
I'm gonna say
After you get it wrong.
1800s.
Give me an exact date.
At least a year.
1863.
Just the year, yeah.
1863.
All right.
Higher.
Higher. DK, anything to say?
No,
All right.
I have no clue. So I
Jane
don't
gets the
wanna-
point. It was 1966.
Get
knew
the
that.
fuck out of here.
Yep.
I knew that.
It wasn't cool till then, dude.
Yeah, no. I mean, it didn't become a religion.
I know.
An actual religion.
Shut up.
For a long
No.
recognized anyway.
All right.
Because you think about it, the country is full of Catholics. You think they're going to recognize
Yeah.
Satanism as
Absolutely.
a religion?
If you were a Catholic for any given time, which you were, look at you now. Devil's our podcast mate at the moment.
Yup.
All right, Satan, what do you got for me?
All right, Jane. You'll be setting the point. DK will say higher or lower.
Right.
How many times are dogs mentioned in the Bible?
Fucking dogs, man's best friend, canines?
Yes, sir.
Like, not wolves, canines.
Dogs.
Dogs. Mm-hmm. All right.
Dogs in particular.
Dogs.
There were no
Right.
dogs.
You want me to say the word again?
None.
Fuck you, Satan.
Dog.
Get thee behind me later on.
Oh, yeah.
D-O-G-G-Y-S-T-Y-L-E is what you're talking about.
Yeah,
crazy bitch.
that's what I'm talking about.
You can spell.
Is the devil's dick fruity? I'm just curious.
What's that?
Do you have, like, spikes on your dick?
Oh, no.
No?
No, that's all for cats.
Do you have, like, a black... Do you have, like, a black guy dick? Like, it's really big?
Well, it's not
I'm
black.
just curious. No, is it red?
No, just normal colored.
Normal color?
Yeah.
So white.
And by that I mean not black. I like to speak in people's vernaculars so they understand me. So I'm kind of speaking to what you're normally used to, Tonelli. So, regular.
Someone knocking?
Okay, here's a question for you. Is the DK, is the devil's dick bigger or smaller than Tonelli's?
Well, I'll pull it the fuck out and put it on the table right now. We'll
All
have a
right,
dick
let's
measuring
see
contest.
it. Let's see it.
I'll put it on the table.
No, I'll tell you straight up, devil doesn't have a penis.
Well,
I'll
he's
tell you
naked.
now, as
I
the
was an
judge
angel.
of this contest, I'm leaving.
So wait, so you're like Alan Rickman in Dogma.
Totally.
No, Alan
Dog.
Rickman in Dogma is like me.
You're a Ken doll.
Yeah,
Ken dog
basically
down there.
smooth. Just nothing.
No, like snail trail or nothing either.
Nope.
What the fuck? What?
Was there a nub of used to be?
Nope, never
Never
was.
used to be. It's made without.
Made without, didn't need them at the time. Kind of regret it now. I mean, wasn't my decision, but that guy.
All right,
like
well
when
then I'm going to
kids-
say Tonelli, and I get the point.
Well played. So, how many times are dogs mentioned in the Bible?
Banana, get the fuck on with it.
16.
Sorry. The devil's influenced me severely tonight.
I've noticed.
All right, DK, higher or lower?
Lower.
Higher! Higher!
I want to be.
I know. That's why I'm
Do you take his advice, or are you sticking with lower?
Sticking with lower.
And what did you say?
16.
It's unfortunate because the answer was 14.
So she got it right then. Or
No.
she
I got
gets the
I got
point.
it right.
He said
Oh,
lower.
fuck, you said lower. That's right, I wanted you to say higher.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yep. Well played, both of you.
Little miss.
You were close. All right,
How many more questions we got? Devil?
Lenny.
Plenty?
Plenty.
Awesome.
Yup,
Plenty.
It's going.
plenty.
It was only like an hour and a half long thing.
Our podcasts have been running short lately, guys.
It's as long as the devil wants it to run.
Yup.
Well, not tonight.
All right, DK.
Sat.
All right, let's throw you a curveball here. How many people are killed by hippos in Africa annually? Per year, what is the average rate of death by hippo
By hippo?
in Africa?
20.
All right. Tonelli?
Higher.
Really? You really think people get killed by hippos every day?
In Africa?
In Africa, yeah. That's
They
the
still
people
have
that
tribes!
live in Africa, the people
There
that
are
live
still tribes in
the
Africa.
people that live in Africa know that hippos are dangerous and stay the fuck away from
There
them.
are still
Don't you
tribes
watch
of
National
people.
Geographic?
There are black people in Africa that paint
Duh.
themselves in whiteface. They paint whiteface and then think you can't see them.
I never
That's
thought
a
black
Tonelli
people were in
sentence if
Africa.
I've
I
never
never
heard
thought
one.
that.
There are black people in Africa.
God damn it, I come off as so racist.
Hey, racist, spear me.
Hey,
I hate everyone equally.
hey, racist, how did you enjoy 50 Shades of Grey?
That's what he really went to see instead of the Kingsman.
That was an awesome
Thank
movie.
you.
What, 50 Shades? You liked it? I heard it wasn't that good.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
Little
So,
bondage, little bondage.
DK said 20.
And he said higher.
When I say
Tonelli, you're sticking with higher.
I'm sticking with higher, absolutely.
All right. Well, Tonelli, good job. You got yourself a point.
Fucking right. That's
Nice.
right.
2,900 people
Fucking
Dude,
right.
what
killed
the fuck?
annually.
Absolutely.
Hippos
By
are pretty
hippos.
dangerous, dude.
See?
I was just fucking with
you.
you, but I had no idea it was that high.
I knew it was fucking
They're
I had a
vicious
feeling-
fucks.
I pretty much knew that they killed a lot of people, but I didn't think it was reported. So that's why I was like, well, then how are they going to know if they don't report it? They probably just run down their huts.
Do you think they just get lost out in there?
And I'm racist. What the fuck?
They live in huts in Africa.
All right.
Yeah, apparently where black people are.
Surprise.
You ever seen a white African? They're freaky.
You mean
The
an albino?
albinos?
No! Like, they're white.
You mean a white
You ever
person
seen
that's
The Second
from
Lethal
Africa?
Weapon?
Oh, South Africans?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? The devil cannot produce fire. What
Yeah,
the
it's
fuck?
a damn shame, isn't it?
It's too late. I can produce gas, though.
Yeah, obviously. Shit. What the fuck? But,
All right.
let's go, devil. You got something for me? Come on, man.
I got plenty. Excuse me. All right.
You got some manners.
So, I believe you're setting this
Yes,
time,
sir.
right?
What's
All
the
right.
point? I have three,
Two,
right?
two.
Three,
Two,
and
more.
two.
Oh, you go. Fuck you.
All right. She's just cooking the books.
I'm
Trust me, I
sorry
know.
for knowing the answers, Mark. I'm so sorry.
I wasn't saying
Better
I'm
be.
saying fuck you now, but I'm saying fuck you, Jane.
All right, Tonelli.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you too in defense of her.
In the
it
National
out.
Academy of Sciences, how many members believe in God?
See, that's good that you didn't include me in this because I'm part of them.
7.
Oh, good. So you know.
Yeah, I know.
7.
7, you said 7% believe in God?
Oh, it's a percentage?
It's a percentage.
11%.
All right. Jane? In the National Academy of Sciences, as of 2005, if that helps,
Okay.
What percentage believe in God?
I say 11.
You said 11.
I think it's significant enough to yeah, 11. Come on, Jane.
DK,
Tough.
anything to throw in?
11's a good middle ground there.
Who are they again?
The National Academy
part
of
of them.
Sciences.
Yeah, I thought you were part of them.
Well, I am, so I can't really just give you the answer. But I will say, wink, wink.
Oh, I get it.
Classic move.
I see. I'm gonna
Yeah, who's gonna charge it? I
go.
need to charge my phone.
The devil. You can charge it by his headphones, by his horns, not headphones. Why
Yeah,
do
no, they're called
They're
horns.
called horns. Sorry, I apologize.
Well, how did you get horns and headphones confused?
I don't know.
Because
'Cause he
look
tried
at
to-
what he's doing right
I know.
now.
I'm sorry.
He tried to hang the headphones from his
I
horns
mean, I'm proud
earlier.
that you know that there's black people in Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Doom, 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 doom. I
I'm
bless
gonna
the
say.
rains down in Africa. I want to be a singer.
You ain't got nobody to sell your soul to.
Right?
you
Catch 22.
failed miserably.
No, I'll do it.
Hollywood would eat you up.
I'm just going to cover Lionel Richie songs.
One of yours.
Hello,
One of yours.
is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. I can see it in the way you say hello. You know, stuff like that.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm going.
Higher or
that's-
lower
that's
than,
really
than
tough.
11%.
I'm gonna go higher.
All right.
Feel I'm probably.
So you
wrong.
think in the National Academy of Sciences, since DK is not going to play my advocate, I'll play my own advocate.
I mean, obviously, I would probably say higher because I would just say higher.
No way. No way.
Well, what's really interesting is if Tonelli had stuck with his original answer,
7.
he would have nailed it. Because
Get
it
the
was
fuck outta here, you
7%.
serious?
7% believe.
So I still get the point, but fuck.
Oh,
Are you
yeah,
serious?
you do. Yeah, you almost had it.
Wow, that's what tripped you up then. I tripped the devil up because I said the exact answer. Is that how that happened?
I don't
funny.
get tripped.
You don't get tripped. You just thought I saw your.
However, I will see you next fall.
Due to you tripping accidents.
Yep.
Damn it! That's what my goals are set for next fall. What the fuck?
Wow. Yeah.
All right.
We better get some.
Who's
good
setting
game
We'll
next?
get you a
tips.
date before that, don't worry,
Thank
buddy.
you. I
I
appreciate
believe
it.
I'm setting next.
All right.
Listen, anybody out there wants to go on a date? Russia, not Russia. I don't give a fuck. Let's do this before next fall, people.
I think
So
dating
pretty
for
much
some
your
people-
dates are divided into either Russia or not Russia.
Right, exactly.
The ones that get shipped in,
Are
or
there
the ones you
Russians
meet
in
legitimately.
I hope so. I know.
just
I know
wanted
one
to-
or
I
two
just wanted to
Russians
ask.
here that.
What
I would
about
love
black
to
people?
rush. Black Russians too. They're good. They're
They're
good.
delicious.
Are
Yeah.
they in Africa too?
They're in Africa. Black Russians in Africa. Absolutely. Why not? Sure.
All right.
They're white too.
Then Jane,
Yes.
at the reconsecration of the Great Pyramid of Tenochtitlan, you know, the Aztecs,
Yes.
in 1486, according to the Codex Telleriano Reminiscences,
Well,
how many people were sacrificed during the reconsecration? Of the-
104.
I'm setting.
I know. I'm just yelling random shit out.
And I'll
Two.
give you a bit of a hint for
7.
everyone involved. It's lower than most experts estimated it. And this is according to an ancient text called the Codex Telleriano Reminiscences, which is an account from people who lived through it.
We'll go with 100, Satan.
No.
100?
Fuck you. You're wrong.
DK?
Higher.
Lower. Lower.
We're-
Lower.
He's just telling everyone they're wrong.
We're not talking about your expectations on getting a black Russian mandate.
Why did I be
Which are
mandate?
lower. They're lower.
You said you were accepting to him.
I was to Dame's friends. Love you, Dame.
All right, sticking with higher.
Yeah.
You said 100?
Lower.
Yeah.
Wrong.
All right. It was 4,000.
See? Told you were wrong.
And that was the lowest estimate.
Holy shit.
It's just, what year
Most
was it, like
people estimated
1476?
about 32,000.
So who did you get in that equation? Did you get the executor or did you get the...
Oh, I got everyone in that.
You got that whole
They're
thing.
savages.
Like, it was 14. What was it? What year was it?
1487.
Yeah, dude, they're burning bitches for being a witch just from when they sneeze.
According to the high
Hundreds
estimates,
of years
they would have
later.
had to have killed 4 people every 10 seconds
Are you kidding
in order
me?
to hit the high estimates
That's doable.
for 4 days straight.
It's doable. We can do that. Let's
I
do
didn't
that.
think there were that many people in that country, honestly.
Yeah, right.
I don't keep track of that.
Holy shit.
How
You're
many
not
more
the
do we have,
census
though?
in Mexico?
Because you had just a little piece of paper. You have a lot of questions written.
Well,
on
we
it.
can. Why
yeah.
don't we
The
play to
devil has
5
Time Lord Science.
or 6? Let's play to 6.
Mm-hmm.
DK is in the lead right now with 4. Tenelli's
Tenelli's got 3.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Jane's got 2.
All right. Who said? DK?
TK
DK
said.
said it.
All right. At the Bryan Jonestown massacre, how many people committed suicide?
200.
All right.
Lower.
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 Advocate?
Lower.
200, huh? You're wrong.
Lower, bitch.
And you're
No,
also wrong.
I'm not.
Resist.
know you're
I like
wrong.
it better when they resist.
You like it better when they squirm? Is that...
Well, essentially,
Yeah, right.
if you want to boil it down to a word.
What do you got?
All right. So you're sticking with lower?
Lower.
DK's saying 200?
Yeah, why not?
All right. DK gets the point.
Fuck.
913.
I told you were wrong.
Fuck you.
I
Mark.
said I know this for a fact.
Thanks.
You want to hear some scary shit? They recorded that.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Listen to it.
What?
Yeah.
Him preaching and them all killing themselves. It's on tape.
That's fucking freaky as shit.
Yep. All right. Tonelli Seton.
Yep.
All right. As of 2006, how many official exorcists does the Catholic Church have?
0.
0.
Higher.
I mean, all you have to do is say higher. Sticking with it, DK.
There's nowhere you can go.
Like, why would you?
Official exorcist.
Official exorcists
0.
sanctioned by the Catholic Church. You
0.
stay in 0, you're saying higher. I'll tell you what, if you want to say same, and it is that number exactly, I'll give you the point, the challenger.
Because I was actually going to ask about that. He said 7%. Like, how would that go with her?
Well, if she said higher or lower, she'd be wrong because he nailed it.
Yeah. All right. 0.
Price is Right rules.
I know.
What a dick.
Satan!
Bob Barker's one of yours, isn't he? Bob Barker or Drew Carey's one of yours. Drew's got to be Drew Carey.
No, he's a good dude. Bob Barker, though, fuck yeah. How do you think that,
That
dude
dude is
stayed
a
alive so
rapist.
long?
You kidding me?
All right. What do
I wonder why
what are
there's different
saying?
showgirls every week.
Same. I'll say same.
You'll say same.
Yeah.
You should have stuck with higher. It was 10.
Points mine!
10 official exorcists
Strategy.
that didn't do crap against my minions. All right, so you're setting the point?
Yeah.
What are the scores at currently?
Shitty.
4, 4, and 2.
All
No,
right.
DK's got 5.
Fuck you, DK.
DK's one away, so he could get this win right now.
He could.
Potentially.
He could.
All right.
Is there a runner-up prize?
Of course.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
There's a third place prize, too.
Everybody gets a prize.
Yeah.
All right, like Little League.
Yep.
Fuck that shit. My kid
I'll be
don't
honest,
play
the third place prize is bittersweet.
that. Bittersweet.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all
Jane,
I'll say.
I hope that's yours.
It's going to be mine.
All right.
Obviously.
How many Bibles are sold every minute?
Every minute.
Yep.
Bibles.
Every
Average.
minute?
Average.
On average.
Average sold every
Oh,
minute.
it's up there. It's fucking way up there. Come on, Jane. You don't fucking know this shit? What the fuck is
I
that?
know. I'm trying to get a good fucking.
Well, you
number.
should have a good number by now.
300. Sparta.
Come on, you're gonna take that fucking 300? There's no way it's every minute 300 fucking Bibles. You know how many fucking Bibles that would be in a year?
Go to
What the
hell, Finelli.
fuck?
Go right to hell.
It's insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Apparently
lower.
next
I'm
fall.
going next fall, obviously.
DK saying lower.
I'm saying lower.
All right. Anything else to say, Tonelli?
No.
All right. The answer is lower. It's 50 sold every minute.
Fuck you, DK.
I'm gonna say, they can't make Bibles that
That's
fast.
what I'm saying. Like, it's the largest,
All right.
it's the best-selling book in the world. every year.
second.
Next to Hustler.
Next to Hustler. Dead hoof. You got your tail tucked in? No tail! Blasphemy!
Don't forget, grand prize gets to pick.
Fucking right. The devil is wearing a very stylish suit, I must say. I love his
I
tie
couldn't
clip.
even do fucking laundry today.
And the devil showed up in a suit.
The fucking wooders cut off my building for like an hour or two.
Attention, all Asterian beasts and beast tamers alike. It is time.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Do you mind if I do this one?
Sure.
I'm not going to be on this thing very often. I figure you might as well get the Satan bump you need.
All right.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Who Would Win.
This is the part of the show where the demons of entertainment duke it out to death in the Fourth Wall Coliseum to hopefully escape eternal servitude and the damnation of their souls. The competitors can be anyone in the history of universe of entertainment and are chosen by us, as well as some submitted by you, servants of the underworld. You don't even have to speak Enochian to get your combatants on Who Would Win. You may submit your souls to us on Facebook.com/WizardNerdcast or on Twitter after you follow us at WizardNerdcast. The moderator will have 2 minutes to announce their matchup and set parameters for the fight. When the clock runs out, each person will have exactly 30 seconds to ask questions and give their answers and why. After 4 rounds, this game becomes clearly bullshit, and we will fetch 2 names of impossible notoriety from the bowl to argue about that. So, what are we waiting for? Let's find out who would win.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm starting this week.
Pronounced Enochian.
The devil's a dick.
He totally is.
Yeah.
Alright,
I mean, you know.
in honor of our dark... this guy.
Our darkness guy.
Yeah.
Hi.
You.
Yep.
I'm going with the Marvel version of Mephisto, so the Marvel version of the devil,
Yep.
versus Etrigan the demon.
Oh, good one.
Etrigan the demon is
He's the fucking rhyming class. That dude's a bitch.
He's basically a demon that's
2 minutes skill.
splits time with a human host.
Your explanation, go ahead.
Okay, so here's the setup. Etrigan and Mephisto are in Heaven's arena. God and St. Peter are the referees. They are duking it out because the winner gets an unlimited magic cards for life. All new magic cards for life.
Nice.
Etrigan has Jason Blood in his corner to help him. And Mephisto has all of his powers and can summon dead comedians to help him. All standard powers. It's just basically like a football arena. There's angels all around watching and cheering on. And other random...
No, I've seen those.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know all about it.
Once a week.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah. So the winner gets his magic cards. The loser gets executed by Michael the Archangel.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's where I stand.
Further
That's
explanation. Go,
that's our
you got
Yeah, you
time.
still got a minute.
Etrigan doesn't have to rhyme in Heaven's Hell. Etrigan's a rhyming demon. Mephisto is being a dick like a certain other somebody that we know at this moment in time.
Yo.
Mephisto is in his human form, kind of like our overseer is tonight. And yeah, they're both really pissed off and they both want their magic cards.
So why would Mephisto be in human form if Etrigan is, a demon?
He's in like human shape.
Well, I mean...
The shape he normally, like me
so
right
you're
now.
like liquid.
What am I like? How did you come to this
formed
conclusion?
to fit the container you're in.
You have 19 seconds of open question time.
Fire breath, all kinds of nonsense.
You have fire breath?
I'm not Mephisto.
Not this one, anyway.
That's a comic book character.
Three.
I don't
Alright.
fight Spider-Man. Got better shit to do than punch Tobey Maguire.
I think we all just need to punch Tobey Maguire. All right, Satan, 30 seconds.
Jay, he's laying down the law on you tonight.
Starts to the left, goes around.
See, he
Well,
knows. Man, the devil over here knows our rules.
I subscribe.
Which everyone should be doing if you're not already. I don't know how to say that shit in
Hint,
Russian,
You
hint.
don't need to whisper that.
but everybody needs to be doing that shit excessively.
Are
subscribe.
you trying to keep it a secret for the rest of the group?
All right, well, I have 30
Trying to get it
seconds.
personal.
So, I mean, they have all their powers and anything. Do they have weapons?
No.
No weapons,
No.
just...
No,
Well-
Mephisto could call up dead comedians to help him.
I mean, that's cool, I guess, but I really can't see comedians being too much of a help.
Yeah, you kidding. Rodney Dangerfield would fuck somebody up.
I'm
Badass and ladybugs.
John Goodman in there, like, come on.
I'm
Three.
still
two,
gonna go with
one.
what's his face? Etrigan.
All right.
Etrigan
One
for
for
me.
Etrigan the Demon.
It's your getting.
Oh my god.
You are a dick.
Satan.
Lucy.
Lucy.
It's not like a polygon.
Lucy in the sky
Etrigan.
with diamonds.
Yeah, that was me, for the record.
No, that's a lie, damn it.
Nope, totally me.
That's a
Cake is
lie.
Let's not sing any more of it, though, for copyright reasons.
All right, 30 seconds, Lucifer. Go.
All right. So they don't have weapons initially. Do weapons appear like in a typical gladiatorial arena? Like, do they throw them tridents and shit?
No. They're
All right.
fighting, but they, Etrigan's got Jason to help
It's a
him.
wizard battle.
We've got dead comedians. Yeah,
All
exactly.
right.
Wizard battle.
With the dead comedians, do they come with weapons, or are they
No.
just hand to hand?
They come with, at best, a mic stand and a microphone.
Can they touch though?
Yes.
How many can he summon at once?
There's your answer.
Your time's up, bud. What's gonna be your
Mephisto.
answer? Mephisto?
3 people with microphone stands is enough to take down Etrigan. I mean, Mephisto's there too. Like, he's got it.
I don't know about that. Anyway,
Obviously.
DK, from what you've heard thusly of Mephisto and Etrigan, 30
Good.
seconds on the clock.
I'm just going to agree with Sat over here.
I don't like being associated with the SATs.
That's
okay.
your word.
What about the Sat
I
Nines?
haven't liked a lot of the shit I've gone through from you. So for
I
me
think
to
he's
cause
gonna be
you
a rat.
uncomfort,
You're welcome, buddy.
I don't mind it.
7
no,
seconds.
I mean, just the way he explained it for him.
Mephisto? Mephisto
I mean,
and the
come
dead
on.
comedians? Mephisto and John Goodman?
Sounds like a
alright?
great indie band.
Mephisto.
Mephisto and the
Dead?
dead
What are you talking
comedians.
about?
Not dead.
John Goodman's not dead, you jerk off.
Not at all.
John Candy's dead.
I mean,
John
Candy.
Candy's dead.
Uh,
Unfortunately,
watch for
Robin
the news
Williams
tomorrow.
Is gone. Chris Farley is gone.
Watch tomorrow.
The
We got
news.
plans for Goodman.
This has been an amazing week with the Power Rangers thing, and then it was a lousy week with fucking Nimoy. Like, what the fuck, man? You're really fucking our shit up over here.
I didn't take Nimoy.
He took himself.
So where do we end up on that? Who won?
Wait, are we talking about
Mephisto
that?
wins. Of course, yeah. We got 2 for Mephisto, 1 for Etrigan. Who would you
Good.
have?
Etrigan.
Yeah?
Etrigan.
That's right.
Suck it, high five.
Such
She
a
does.
sloppy goddamn high five.
It's like slapping a bowl of mashed potatoes.
Hey,
Believe it
at
or-
least it made
Come here,
noise.
right here.
Believe it or not, high-fiving incorrectly, cardinal sin.
Make my hand sing.
Give me that hand. Give me that. Come on, give me that.
Yep.
Whatever, faggots.
These guys now going to heaven. It's that easy,
Heaven's
really.
boring anyway.
Let's go again. Can we go to Super Heaven? Come on up top.
Back down to hell. It turned into Eric.
We can't go.
We get wings and get to fly. We're cool.
Vanity.
I'm eating a plain chip.
I mean, either way, you get wings. It's
One
whether they're
finger chip.
bat-like or angelish.
No, Etrigan would have won. Etrigan and Jason Blood?
Completely.
Absolutely.
Completely.
Would have beat Mephisto.
Yeah.
But guess what? They didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, our opinion is invalid, Tenelli.
Apparently.
All
All right, it's your turn, Jane.
it is my turn, and I'm
You
putting
call her
2
Jean?
minutes.
Jean.
Billie Jean is... We're singing too.
Where's Michael at? Michael! Yo!
Hey, Mike.
He's on timeout.
Stop touching my little brother. Anyway.
Is that where I keep her young ball from?
Young balls. 2 minutes on the clock for me.
Young ball, stop
Go.
touching me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. My battle is the darkness from the movie Legend versus Jareth, the Goblin King of Labyrinth. They
Dance,
are...
magic dance.
Yes, exactly. They are on the African Serengeti.
Wow.
They're in
Continue.
the plains. There's giraffes walking around. Zebra, if you would.
I wouldn't.
They're fighting because Darkness fell in love with, the Goblin King's bitch. So now he wants to take her. And Sarah, I believe her name was. Was it Sarah?
Sure.
Yeah. He fell in love with her. So now they're fighting over. Jareth, his weapons are the 3 glass balls
Okay.
that he diddles. And the Darkness has no weapons, but he's got big ass horns. So I really feel like that's enough.
Jareth's weapon is contact juggling.
Do you have any idea how much damage you can do with a heavy ass glass ball?
Not when it's still touching you.
You hold it like this, and you go walk like
This
a
is
fool.
Waka
real
waka.
good for audio.
Yeah.
Waka waka. Go ahead.
Anyway, yeah. So that's what they have.
Why are they doing this? Why are they in the Serengeti?
Well, you see, Jareth thought it would be funny because, see, the Darkness came to Jareth in the labyrinth in his castle, and he was like, "You're a bitch. I'm gonna take your woman." And Jareth was like, "Nah, dog, fight me on the Serengeti."
Nah, dog,
Now
fight
they're on
me
the
on the
Serengeti,
Serengeti.
and they're
No,
fighting.
that sounds like him.
Because, okay, to be honest, Jareth have never seen a giraffe before, and he was really interested in their patterns.
He just wanted to dance with it.
Yeah. So yeah, he just wanted to dance with a giraffe, and now he's fighting the Darkness. So, and not the ones that believe in a thing called love.
I hate that fucking song. I believe in a thing called love.
Just the rhythm of my heart. All right.
If a chance we'll make it now. The sun goes down.
Yeah, there goes the devil's downsy again. All right, Satan. Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy. 30 seconds to you. Who would win?
Alright, questions. Who has what as far as weapons go?
Jareth has 3 glass balls.
Right.
And Darkness has nothing but big ass horns.
Of course.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise around?
No Tom Cruise.
What
Wouldn't
about
help you anymore.
what about Willow?
No, Willow's not there. 5 seconds.
Alright. I'm gonna go Darkness.
Is it just because it's a reiteration of yourself?
Yes.
All right. 1 for the Darkness.
That was easy.
Have you seen the movie Legend?
I haven't seen neither of them.
You didn't see Labyrinth? All right, well, who would win? 30 seconds.
Who was in said movies?
The Darkness was in the movie Legend, where Tom
I'm talking
Cruise...
about people.
It was played
Tom
by Tim
Cruise.
Curry.
Tom Cruise.
The Darkness was played by Tim Curry.
Okay.
The what's the other one?
Goblin
Jareth.
King.
Jareth was played by David Bowie.
Oh, dude, Tim Curry all the way.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't
We
even
knew what
care.
he wanted.
Yeah.
He just wants to know the actor.
Tim Curry bringing that fury.
Tim Curry?
Damn right. I had to make it rhyme.
He was related to Marie.
Well. Tinelli, you have 30 seconds. Darkness versus Jareth, and why? Go.
The Goblin King. Jareth. Absolutely.
Why would you think that?
Because he's a fucking Time Lord.
Yes, yes!
How is he a Time Lord?
He's a Time Lord.
How?
He never ages, always just changes his face.
Either does the Darkness.
No, Goblin King wins. Power love, baby.
What love? He has no love.
Goblin love.
Goblin love.
Hey, the goblins float.
Sure they do.
No, they don't.
Why not?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen the movie.
No,
he
I
does all
haven't.
kinds of
They're
weird
bullying and
things.
shit, man.
So nothing
Yeah, he does all kind of weird things, mostly involving contact juggling.
Only one scene involves contact juggling. Anyway.
Yeah, the rest of the scenes involve dance and music.
I still think Carrie won that one, right?
I agree.
It is true. The darkness did beat Jareth.
Yeah.
I would have gone with the Goblin King because
You like being wrong.
first of all,
Because women are wrong.
no, Tom Cruise defeated the darkness. Tom Cruise in green spandex defeated the darkness. Jareth wears spandex very well.
Yeah, but does he have cool horns?
No, but he's got great hair.
And he's a fucking Time Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
David
I wouldn't
Bowie.
call that great.
All right, get over
David
yourself.
Bowie beats everyone.
No, he doesn't.
Nope.
Yes, he does.
Nope.
Apparently not.
Not Tim Curry.
That's because you two had the fucking choice. Anyway, whose turn is it? It's the devil's
It's Lucy's turn.
Yeah.
Beelzebub.
Beals.
All right, hold
Yo,
on
Beals.
just 1 second. I did forget what I was going to say.
He's using his PDA to get a hold of
Yep.
little demons.
Hold on. All right. I had something.
2 minutes.
He's got
All right.
Kardashian
Go.
on the line.
All right. So we're in an alley, New York City. All right. In the alley,
Oh, it could be anything.
we have sitting Johnny Blaze. All right. Wait, who's Johnny Blaze?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, thank you. All right, just making sure I had that right. For a second, I doubted myself. Not a big comic guy. We have Johnny Blaze, and as he's sitting there working on his recently broken down motorcycle,
What else is new?
in pops in from a trash can the clown from Spawn.
The clown. Just the clown, not the violator, right?
Nope, not the Violator yet.
John Leguizamo.
Not yet.
Nope, not John Leguizamo. Comic book Todd McFarlane clown.
Okay.
All right. The Ghost Rider has his ability to turn into Ghost Rider. The motorcycle will become working once he transforms. The clown does have the ability to turn into Violator, but only after he's been hit 3 times by the Ghost Rider. Oddly specific.
So how many times does the Ghost Rider end up hitting the Spawn clown?
Well, that's up to you guys. How many hits do you think you can get in is the question.
How many hits does it take to get
Why
to
why did the clown pop in?
The clown popped in. It's just trolling around the alleyways.
He's a clown.
Yep.
He's
That's what he
always
does.
trolling alleyways.
Yep. Trolling them.
What'd he do?
Trolling them and strolling them.
All right, so weapons?
The clown has a half of a trash can lid.
Half of one.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's
Sharply
sharp on the
severed?
one half.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there a handle on it?
Yes, the handle is on his half.
Does
Yeah.
Ghost Rider have his chains?
The Ghost Rider has his chains.
Any drawbacks?
Ghost Rider has been drinking.
Well,
All right. So
DK, 30 seconds on the clock to you. Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider versus comic book Spawn Clown.
Ghost Rider.
Why?
Because he's drunk and he has chains against a fat clown with a trash can lid. It's a no-brainer.
I mean, fair enough, but if the Spawn Clown turns into Violator...
He said no violator. Though.
No,
No,
he
no,
said
no.
if he gets hit 3 times.
If he gets hit 3 times, he'll turn into Violator.
Okay, well, Ghost Rider. Because he's drunk with the chain. So.
All right, 1 for Johnny Blaze. Tonelli, 30 seconds, go.
make it 2 for Johnny Blaze. Ghost Rider whoops the shit out of Violator. Especially even comic book version. Yeah, especially comic book version. Beats the shit
Especially?
out of him. Yeah.
More so than
You know
John
what he does?
Leguizamo.
It takes 3. It takes 3 times to get to hit him. He's gonna kill him after 2. First hit knocks him down. A second hit, he chokes him to death with the chain.
That's not really a hit.
It's fucking close
It's a
enough.
choke.
No, it's you're choking him.
No, you're choking
No,
them.
I am choking it right now. All right, what do you want me to tell you?
Oh, right now?
Left,
God.
right, sideways.
Wait, how many pieces do you have?
So, anyway.
How many pieces am I supposed to have?
Well, at least 1.
Oh, well. It's like IKEA. There's always a little something extra left over.
Where does this go? All right, 30 seconds on the clock to me. Go. I mean, whatever, guys. I don't care. Violator's cool.
What, you think Violator won? Beat
Questions. How many times has Ghost Rider hit Violator?
It's up to you to determine.
I think Violator wins.
Why?
Because, hello,
You're fucking wrong. You're wrong.
big ass it's like the T-Rex version of what Ghost Rider is.
So not. It is so not.
He's like a giant, like
No.
a giant sized velociraptor.
No,
I don't know
if
why
we're
I'm thinking of
if
this.
We're
Like,
referencing our own history. He's basically Blanny against fucking Ghost
and
Rider.
if you seem to forget that it was a landslide for Blanny.
Against a hip hop, yeah, not against fucking Ghost
I
Rider.
remember that one. You guys are so racist. Oh my god.
Racism, one of yours?
You deserve me. Let's just put it that way.
We deserve this.
We do.
We deserve
We do.
this. All right. Well, Satan, Johnny Blaze won 2-1. But who would you have chose?
I would have gone clown.
Of course.
Really?
Because it's not long till clown turns to violator. When have you seen clown get killed while he was the clown?
All right.
He always makes it to
Always
violator.
turns to Violator. Yeah, that's true.
So essentially, it's going to come down to Violator versus Ghost Rider, and I think Violator has it.
Exactly.
I like my theory. 2 hits before you can turn.
Look,
I
there's
like
going to
my
be
theory
2 hits.
1.
Me hitting you,
One
and
hit.
Kid Rock's ball with the ball playing in the background.
What is this, 1997?
It's still 1 hit, and it came out in 99.
On it.
I love that song.
All right. Well,
It's
it
a good
looks
song for
like
montages.
what I believe is our last. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Our final. Who would win?
Me.
DK.
Me.
You have 2 minutes on the clock.
All right.
What's your fight?
I mean, I'm just going to say right off the bat, I prefer questions. But
well, explain as much as you want, and then.
All that shit.
Let's go with the anti-monitor, I believe,
Oh shit. Okay.
versus the abomination.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sticking to the A end of the villain dictionary.
No, I just looked up the villains of both of them, and they gave me the top 25 list, and they're both 25. So,
All right. All right. Where are they? DK?
I don't know, the Coliseum.
Which Coliseum?
With the Roman one?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ruins or non-ruins?
ruins.
Why are they fighting? Are they fighting over like the Anti-Monitor universe?
They're both trying to destroy. Like they're both trying to destroy the universe, but
And one wants to do it first.
yeah. And
I want the credit.
and they,
When did the
well, they have
Abomination
the,
get
they
so
have,
powerful?
huh?
Well, come on. I think the goal of every fucking villain,
To
every
be the
super villain,
Anti-Monitor?
is
this isn't pertinent to our timeline.
Is the Abomination strong enough to destroy the universe?
Yes.
Why?
it's a problem.
It is a problem for the universe.
No.
Is it Rick
45
Jones
seconds.
Abomination?
Just say cosmic rays.
Cosmic rays.
All right.
So they are now same size.
They're now the same side.
Now the
All
same
right.
size.
All right.
Rick
Boom.
Moranis shot him up with that ray gun.
Oh shit!
Honey,
So
I blew
this
up the
takes
kids.
place in that universe, the Honey I Shrunk the Kids
Blew up the
universe.
kids universe.
Pretty much.
All right.
Pretty much.
20 seconds.
Is there anybody around to stop them? Any superheroes around trying to stop them?
They're around, but they're no.
Is the plant
They're
from
backing
Little
up.
Shop of Horrors there?
No.
All right.
Feed me more, Seymour.
Ghostbusters?
Gizmo.
Gizmo.
Yeah.
From
Gremlins.
Gremlins?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it the second Gremlins where he gets the bow and arrow Rambo
Oh,
style?
God.
All right.
All right.
And they fed him after midnight.
Oh, shit.
Here's the worst part of all of that. I don't know who Gizmo's side is. Like, who his side he's on.
Well, you'll have to ask your questions when the time comes.
Later. All right.
Tinelli, 30
Wait,
seconds on
I'm
the
up
clock.
first. Whose side is
Anti-Monitor
Gizmo fighting
versus Abomination.
He's trying to take them both out, actually. He's trying to sneak it up.
on? And they're just kind of brawling in space.
Yeah, let's just get it straight. Gizmo's not fucking going to accomplish what he wants to.
All right. Cool.
No, I think Rambo
that whole
Gizmo-
part doesn't matter.
If I think Rambo Gizmo so wins.
Well,
All
with
right,
his
here's my
paperclip bow and arrow.
Here's my
like-
story. Here's my story. This is how I see
10
it.
seconds.
10 seconds. I see Rambo Gizmo distracts the Abomination, and the Anti-Monitor crushes him. The Anti-Monitor beats the shit out of the Abomination.
Very nice, very nice. All right. 30 seconds on the clock for me.
Please ask if he's able to distract the anti-monitor. Just to totally disseminate his whole premise.
Is he able to distract the anti-monitor?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Abomination. If Abomination somehow magically now has, by the power of cosmic rays, the power to destroy the universe, and they're apparently the same size now, Abomination.
That's horseshit. You're wrong.
You're horseshit.
No, you're wrong. Looks like the devil decides
Mephi.
this fight.
What's the deal?
What did you call him?
Mephi.
Mephi?
Short for Mephisto.
Oh, okay.
Excuse my feet.
Mine?
Is my timer running?
Yes.
What the dick?
Yeah, well,
All right.
Something you have.
15 seconds.
Sadly.
Ken doll.
Let's see. Abomination.
Anatomically incorrect.
Anti-monitor. Can the abomination change shape?
Yeah.
All right. Abomination.
That's horseshit!
Yeah, Satan.
That is horseshit, Satan!
In the event that they come head to head, I think it's legitimate to assume that the abomination has a chance.
No, it doesn't!
I think so.
The anti-monitor destroyed whole worlds and universes!
Well, you know what's
And
What's
now,
the best the abomination done?
according
Lost
to-
against the Hulk.
According to the
And
moderator,
became Rick Jones.
According to the moderator, Rick Jones has the ability to destroy the universe
Here-
now.
I don't
Here's
care.
the-
It's still the fucking
And they're the same
abomination.
size.
Here's the end-all,
Blew
be-all of it. Who won, Jane?
Tonelli, your opinion is invalid because the abomination won. 2-1.
This Batman's supposed to be holding something.
Which is probably
Yeah,
why
dick.
He didn't come with any accessories. Did you say a dick?
Look, he's going like this.
I gotta give it to
like
DK.
all action figures.
That was a good fight.
yeah, it
because
was.
Doesn't even reach.
It doesn't reach his dick.
Thank you.
Not enough articulation.
All right, so that was the end of those. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Clearly Bullshit. Alright, so, the devil will be, moderating this week's Clearly Bullshit, so we're going to pass him the bowl since apparently he's too lazy to use his telekinesis to float it over to himself.
When did I have telekinesis?
You're just kind of a dude with horns.
I'm not Professor X.
You were telling us all about your
Jizz
telekinesis
globs in the
earlier.
Oh, Satan.
It is a sin.
There's one
Won't pick mine.
and two. I hope I do, bud. I hope I do. Nope, this way. There we go. All right.
Alright.
All right.
Alright. Devil, you're going to be moderating this, so 2 minutes on the clock for you.
Who's the asshole who doesn't know this guy's
Go.
name? Well, do you want me
2
to
minutes on
announce
the
it first?
Yes,
Go-
read it. Go.
Let me get readjusted here.
Stop
Minute
slouching.
50.
Stretching.
Dead.
Wax these horns up a bit. All right. So in this fight, we have Inspector Gadget versus the Sham Wow guy.
They both mine!
Yeah, up top. All right.
Yeah, over here. That's definitely.
Oh my god. Alright, so please.
So for the record, I think his name is Vince.
I don't care.
the Sham Wow guy.
All right. So
He's going.
the Sham Wow guy and Inspector Gadget ask questions.
Well, where are they?
Yeah, what are they doing?
They are in a Sam's Club. Sham Wow guy is putting on a Sham Wow
Demonstration.
Yeah.
He's still allowed to do that after the prostitute incident?
This is pre-prostitute incident.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's had prostitutes at this point. Just no one knows yet.
So, like Bill Cosby.
No, one bit his tongue off.
Yeah, no. It was before that.
Inspector Gadget have all his gadgets?
No, he has just one. The Gadget skates.
Why are they duking it out? In
Uh,
Sam's Club.
ShamWow guy is trying to put on his demonstration. Inspector Gadget keeps calling him out on his bullshit. He says it can't. There's no way it can be that absorbent.
Is the
Is ShamWow stuff anti-rust proof or whatever?
Wait. I mean, yeah, it's not metal. His stuff, so it wouldn't get rusty, right?
can he form stuff?
15
Can he form
seconds.
weapons out of the ShamWows?
No, but he can whip it like a rat tail. You know, like
The
in the
question
shower rooms.
is, can he whip it good?
No, he can whip it right.
Can he whip it all night?
Is there anybody
Yes.
around that's going to stop him?
There is a crowd, but it's just civilians.
All right. DK.
All right. Well, DK.
Appropriately.
Any additional questions? Go ahead.
30 seconds, DK. Go.
Is Penny with him?
Your dog or the or his sidekick?
Well, clearly a sidekick, but if my dog can be there too.
She's there, but she's being bound by ShamWows in the basement of the Sam's Club.
Ooh, Inspector Gadget then.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's got a good fucking reason to take
I mean
him
it's
down.
a damn good reason. Yeah.
Alright.
In fact, Penny's the one who bit off the tongue.
Penny's a prostitute. Must be hard times.
Hard
Yeah, I
times
mean-
is falling.
Gimmicky detective work is kind of out of business.
Yeah. Trench coats and the hats.
yeah.
Yo, trench coats never go out of business.
And fuck you for calling me an asshole for not knowing the ShamWow guy's name.
Pretty sure it's Vince, right?
Tinelli. Inspector Gadget versus the ShamWow guy, who's apparently Vince, and you're now all Googling it. 30 seconds on the clock. Go.
ShamWow.
Why?
Shit.
His name's just ShamWow.
He's going to be whipping the shit out of go no gadgets. He's not fucking getting away from him.
Bullshit, man. He'd go Gadget Rock and kick him right in the face.
No, he only has the go skates.
That's
Yeah.
he'll use the go skates and go right towards him and boom, right
No
in the face.
bullshit. Just wanted to point out ShamWow guy is the third thing down on Google when you type in ShamWow. And it's Vince Ofer.
And also just want to
It's
say
spelled
Inspector
offer.
Gadget didn't have gadgets. He was a gadget himself.
Well, he didn't have anything but the skates.
So,
and
I mean,
fucking
he does
ShamWow
technically
guy.
have everything.
He is a gadget.
Yeah. he himself is a gadget.
Well, he only has skates in this scenario.
Well, so far it's
So
tied
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
Jake.
cool he don't have a whip or anything, but he can still go Gadget arm.
I don't care. We're gonna find out if you win or I win. What's the deal?
Either
30
way, I
seconds
won.
on the
Both
clock
my
to
names
me.
got picked.
up.
It's true.
Inspector Gadget is going to win this one.
Fuck.
But first, is there any cocaine anywhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is somebody on coke?
Yeah, no. Inspector Gadget wins just because the ShamWow guy's looking for the cocaine. So that's how I feel about
Fuck
it.
all is. That's not true.
You are like, don't ruin my ShamWow guy.
Nope.
Have you
All
guys
right.
seen the College Humor thing with the ShamWow?
No, what's that?
No.
No.
Oh, I gotta show you when we're done. It is fucking awesome.
All right.
so hey, Luce, who would have you voted?
What did you just call me?
Luce,
Oh.
as in your butthole.
Nope. No butthole either.
No sodomy? You're okay with sodomy?
Oh no, sodomy's great. I just can't participate.
Oh, you don't have a butthole.
No,
Oh.
neither the inserter or the insertee.
Can you kind of do like the mouth stuff?
No, I'm not into the mouth
No,
stuff.
you're not like no mouth stuff.
I mean, you don't have a dick. You kind of get over sex real quick.
He just gives reach arounds a lot.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And by that I mean I rip off their dicks.
It's not gay if you're not looking him in the eyes.
Exactly.
It's not gay if you end up tearing the part off.
Well, who would you have?
I would have gone Inspector Gadget.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
You're all wrong.
Totally.
I mean, at the heart of it, Inspector Gadget's still Inspector Gadget.
First of all, you're an idiot if you think some guy that does TV commercials is gonna beat.
Is going to be the
Inspector
guy on
Gadget.
rollerblades?
He's on
on rollerblades.
a robot on rollerblades.
No, he's not. He's basically a guy on rollerblades in a trench coat in a Sam's Club.
ShamWow got taken down by a prostitute. Okay?
ShamWow's got a prostitute tied up in the basement with ShamWow. ShamWow guy wins.
Alleged prostitute.
Whatever, Penny bit his fucking tongue off.
Don't you talk bad about Penny!
Well played.
Well,
Then Tonelli had a heart attack.
he came home with him. Oh, dear Lord. That was clearly bullshit. And now, it is time for WTF of the Week. A tiny tidbit of news we found via social media that made us go, what the fuck? Tanelli brought this week's Mind Melt. Why don't you tell us about it, Tanelli?
All right, this week's What the Fuck has to do with something that just happened as far as we're concerned. It happened on the 26th of February. 2 llamas in Arizona, in Phoenix, Arizona, eluded capture by police and pedestrians.
Those elusive llamas.
These things literally just took off into the middle of main roads and zigzagged and weaved in and out, and they could not fucking catch these things to save their lives. It was absolutely the most ridiculous thing in the world. Fucking, hold on, wait, where does it say that? Okay, so they escaped at, it says 9:32 a.m. The first llama was not caught until 1:15 p.m. Like, that is ridiculous. These things were just running wild.
Where'd you say this was going on again?
Arizona. In Phoenix, Arizona.
Why? How did this start?
This isn't who would win.
What weapons did the llamas have?
They were found grazing by the side of the road. Just random wild llamas.
Oh, they were wild.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So they didn't escape
Yeah,
anymore.
then how did they get released at line
They get
32?
from Mexico to there?
They must have.
No one has any idea.
You really need to work on your research.
It literally says it was not immediately clear where the llamas came from or who owned them.
But it says it was not immediately clear.
Right. They go on to say that they were wild llamas.
That's weird.
It was ridiculous. And you know what's even crazier? Like, every news site picked up on it instantly.
Yeah.
Like, it blew up fucking social media. It blew up Twitter. Was that the devil?
No.
Was
Was it you? Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't me, DK.
Was that a sin?
Not at all. Just admit it.
Come on.
You admit it, the feet go away.
I already admitted it. All right, get the
All
feet
right,
away
there
from
we
me.
go. Going
Now,
home.
children,
Disgusting thing
he
about
who
feet.
smelt it.
That'd be my fault. You'd know if I ripped
Hey,
it.
who denied it? Supplied it.
Ooh. The inverse.
Look at Batman's stance.
It's like a shot from Robot Chicken. Fellow Trekkies, it is with a heavy heart and a soul that would be downtrodden had I had one that I regret to inform those of you that haven't heard, Leonard Nimoy, the original Spock from Star Trek, has passed on this morning. We here at Wizard Nerdcast know how devastating this is to nerd culture, and that's why we will be posting a special half-hour tribute episode in his name, so that we can reminisce and look back on his long life of awesome accomplishments. But for now, I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock so that we may have a moment of silence for Mr. Nimoy. Starting now, live long and prosper. As As if things weren't sad enough, it is the end of the 10th episode of Wizard Nerdcast. Before we go, I'd like to remind you all that we will be kicking off our new blog series tomorrow, the 7th, with another awesome article from Tonelli. You can find and enjoy this article in the That Blog Life section of our website, www.wizardnerdcast.com, while hanging around in purgatory or while waiting in line to see Charon. You will also be able to catch my latest blog, which will be dropping the following Saturday, the 14th. Join us next week for the return of our beloved mayor and all the weird stuff he came across in Satan's bedroom.
Wait, he's coming back?
So, stay
Sorry.
tuned. Don't forget to find and follow us, if you're not already, on Twitter and Instagram at Wizard Nerdcast. It means so much to us. We want to thank our special guest, Mephisto, for not burning us alive in our chairs.
Yep.
As always, this has been Jane.
Satan.
Bat boner.
Tonelli.
For Wizard Nerdcast, reminding you to abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
Oh, like the gateway to hell. No, I totally get that. No, that's not up there anymore.
Apparently it is, according to that review we watched.
Yeah, no, it's not.